Detective Jane had been an investigator for years. She had solved countless cases, but nothing could have prepared her for the one she was about to embark on. It started with a missing child report in the small town of Clearwater. 10-year-old Lily had vanished without a trace, and her parents were desperate for answers. Jane's gut told her that this was no ordinary kidnapping case, and that it was something much darker. As she delved deeper, she discovered that there were more cases like Lily's. Children around the same age had gone missing in towns within a 100-mile radius. The towns themselves were quiet, as if they were hiding something. Jane's instincts led her to a rundown house on the edge of town. The house was abandoned, but she could feel that something was off. She decided to investigate and found a hidden basement. As she descended the stairs, she could hear faint whispers and footsteps. The basement was dark, damp, and smelled of mildew. Jane's flashlight barely illuminated the surroundings. She heard a faint whimper and followed the sound, only to find Lily chained to the wall. Her face was bruised, her eyes swollen, and her clothes were tattered. As Jane tried to free her, the door slammed shut, and she was plunged into complete darkness. She heard the lock click, and she knew she was trapped. The whispers started again, only this time they were louder, and she could hear a faint laugh. Jane realized that she had stumbled upon a sick game. Someone was kidnapping children, torturing them, and then locking them up to die. She could feel the fear creeping up on her, and she knew that she was next. Days turned into weeks, and Jane was still trapped in the basement. She had lost track of time, and she could feel her sanity slipping away. The whispers turned into screams, and the footsteps turned into running. One day the door opened, and Jane saw a figure standing in the doorway. It was the kidnapper, and he was holding a knife. He walked towards her, and before she could react, he plunged the knife into her chest. Jane's last thoughts were of Lily and the other children who had suffered at the hands of this monster. She hoped that they would be found, and that justice would be served. But as she took her last breath, she realized that some horrors were beyond repair.